My name's Kyle Adams. I'm a battalion chief with Fremont Fire Department. We've had a lot of issues with emergency response over the years. Fremont started instituting road diets a few years back, which we noticed considerable changes in our response because the roads were getting narrower. There was no place for people to pull over. Pretty typical that a crew will have to shut down for the most part because you have to cross, a major intersection. Before we were using Opticon or the light-based IR emitters, and they were lack of maintenance, maybe not keyed right. They became so unreliable that people just completely forgot about them. So it affects the driver and their route preference when you couldn't rely on a preemption tool. One of the issues that I had with any of the IR emitter preemption systems is that you have to do a physical handshake with the light pole. And when you're making corners, that doesn't always happen. Light AI has been a game changer for us because it's predicting the route and it's clearing out traffic before you can even see it. I would call it a turnkey solution because really it's just being able to port that data out to light and then the rest does it, on its own. There's not many ways to improve the service delivery of the fire department. So seeing something actually work, there's a tangible difference in our response metrics, and having people actually pick up the phone and dial me to say, hey, this thing actually works. So that's like proof to me, okay, it's making a difference in what crews think about the system or about the reliability of the lights turning green. It's not the funnest thing to run through a red light in an emergency vehicle because you're always at fault when you're crossing the intersection if there was an accident, even if you took every precaution. Well, now with green lights, there is a safety factor built in, meaning traffic has the red light to stop them. The opposing engine companies, if there is one coming, knows that there's somebody with priority coming through the intersection. So it's just increased the safety of the response as well as the speed. And I don't mean how fast the engine's going, it's just that they can keep consistent motion. Even if you're going the speed limit or below, it gets us there a lot quicker than the previous methods. I just like that it's simple, it's easy, and quite honestly, once you stop thinking about it, you just know it's gonna work. In general, it's set and forget. There's nothing that we have to do to maintain it. We just go. I would definitely recommend light. I've told people before that this is the future of preemption. Doing a physical handshake with the light standard is a thing of the past. It requires too much maintenance. It's too unreliable. When you can see the system working in real time, if there's a problem with the light standard or controller, if the fire engine's not communicating. I don't see any other direction that cities will go for preemption than this. It just seems to make too much sense. We've talked to neighboring jurisdictions about it, and not because you guys asked us to, it's because I've enjoyed it. It's kind of one of the projects that I go, okay, this is actually gonna make a difference in the fire service. And if you're in a big congested city, you've got to have control of that traffic, the light standard, to do that. So, I've been spreading the word myself to other agencies, and hopefully other people pick up on our successes with it.